I was thinking about doing that for a little while, but then fortunately I didn't because it's very hard. You know, it's harder than steel. It's incredible. And then they make it steeper and steeper and steeper. And I came very hard. Oh, soaking wet. No, it's a very dangerous position. I never thought of that, by the way, when I did it. They did one in Alabama. Everybody wants to be any one of these positions. They die for it.
Of course.
And the doctor said, it was at Walter Reed, they said, it's unbelievable. I could have I'm telling you, I felt I could have gone all day. But I said, Doc, I can do this all day long. I have no problem.
It's exciting.
But I did it for so long. They couldn't believe it that I did it. And I never did, I don't do it. I don't do it. I have friends that do this stuff all day long, but I had no problem doing it.
Now it's huge. Yeah. Well, this was always the thing that I would hope that it would be. I always knew that it was unbelievably entertaining, but I just didn't know if maybe I was crazy.
It's a cleansing. It's really a cleansing. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it immediately, almost immediately upon entering. You imagine them doing that for me?
We can show it if you want people to see it. Can we show it? No?
Sure.
We get in trouble?
Because it's too long for the show.
If you just put it out there. Well, it's just
so crooked.
It's crooked, but it's also huge, the dangling, all that stuff.
Well, look at these guys, like a round ball, but it wasn't a comet or a meteor. It was something.
Those are two huge ones.
Mine's bigger than yours and mine works. You're not allowed to touch it. And you got to be able to clean. They call it maintain your forest.
Bush administration.
And it looked terrible. It was just brown and bad. But it's a big strain on your, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I mean, there's a particular guy in New York, primarily, very big, very strong. But if they ask him, no, I don't think I would do it. But in the meantime, begging for it, begging.
I believe you.
I made a big one last night. I was in Las Vegas. A big one the night before in Arizona. Big one. I mean, they're all big. And you cannot ever even touch it. You can't go near it. You can't put a building on it. You can't do anything. So I did that. I got them done. I had some very good successes. And it was so good that I gave it to them again. And all of a sudden it caught on. But they were having a hard time at the beginning. They almost pulled the plug a couple of times, right? He said, you're a quarter of an inch too short. I'm sorry. He stood up and he gave us stuff that nobody else gave us. The fertilization.
Right.
And it's the exact opposite. I came out immediately strongly. You can do that. Elon did that. By the way, Elon is great. That guy is such a great guy. I think you're a fan of
Elon.
Him. That rocket coming in.
Yeah.
It sucks water. It's wet.
Also, I've read about this.
It's a vibration because you have those,
right.
Those things are 50-story buildings, some of them.
Right, and they're
50.
Super sensitive to vibrations
They have
and
those,
sounds.
The wind is rushing, the things are blowing, it's a vibration, and it makes noise. It was going 4 times faster than an F-22, which is a very fast plane, This is too exciting. This is more exciting than anything you can do. I said, with this intense heat, that you could see they were charred a little bit on the bottom, but they were going to be all right because they're soaking wet because they suck up the water, right? But we'll do it again. I want to do it again with you.
Okay.
You are something. I said, how long will this last? Anywhere from an hour to 3 or 4 hours.
How long we do, Jamie? 3 hours.
Good. Well, we'll do it again. I thought it was great. I think it was great.
It was a lot of fun.
You are a fascinating guy.